Anyway, we're up now, so
Alright,
tweet what you tweeting.
like so. We in it.
Alright, so, welcome back to Final Fantasy Record Keeper. This is V-Prisoner. With me, as always, is Sly9.
Hello.
And today, we're going to be taking on the Final Fantasy VI event.
Yes. This is, I think this is a pretty dang cool one. Mostly because
Why? Because your friend at school told you can get General Leo?
Really? Yeah, look, if you could totally, revive General Leo if you...
Man, wouldn't it have been great if you could recruit General Leo and it just glitched out and used Kefka Sprite as garbage data like in the real game?
Look, you can have General Leo at a cost. But yeah, this is the FF6 event. It focuses on, I think it's Shadow Realm and
Newcomer
General Leo. Yep.
You got his sword.
Yes. I've been pretty excited with it. It has a really unique property in that it's an area effect attack, but it has scaling damage based on the number of
targets.
So if it's single targeting, it's the same as, it's just as powerful as any other single target soul break. But if it's multi-targeting, it scales pretty well in that regard.
It also has Imperial Holy too.
Yes. So, at some point, I should be able to get Saint Cross, and then once I have Saint Cross for him, okay, then we're in business, that sort of thing.
Alright, so, first order of business is Cultist's Tower. This one has Holy Dragon and Magi Master. It's a hell of a combo to start with.
So my favorite thing here is you take a look at Holy Dragon, and it has this sprite that looks like, yeah, this is definitely a dragon from a Final Fantasy. Alright, that's cool. Then you take a look at the Magic Master, and it looks like this sort of pseudo 3, it has this really odd feel to its sprite.
Like they kind of just dressed someone up and then rotoscoped it and then shitified the pixels.
Rotoscoped, yeah, that's definitely the feel I have here, is that this is definitely a rotoscoped thing.
How about that? Alright, so, let's take out our champion party.
All hail Shadow.
Of course. Oh, by the way, you'll notice that Sarah is in here, because...
That's new.
When I did the Dungeon Lucky Poll, I got only one 5-star, but it was her BSB, Moonfrost Arrows.
Oh, heck. I was gonna say I noticed you switched your roaming warrior to that.
Yeah, it's a very excellent, ice-themed BSB.
Yeah, it has the very... its two burst abilities are very generic, but there's nothing wrong with being generic, especially when you have, the infused with ice. That's...
Yeah, if you've got an ice game, this is definitely the thing for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to show her off, so that's why.
Okay, who else? You have some people in your party here I don't recognize. What's,
I have Refia from Final Fantasy III. She's a monk. A ranged monk.
Alright.
I got her Super Soul Break in the banner for that. It's Blazing Fist.
Haste the user. Oh, that's a lot of good buffs on one thing there.
Oh yeah, and the best part is, it stacks with her default Soul Break, Martial Arts.
Both of which stack with Shout, so...
Yeah, that's Refia's secret. She has a lot of... She is an extremely powerful self-buffer.
Yeah. And then Shadow I don't think you've used in the past. Do you have... Oh, okay.
Never really had a good reason for him, but, you have his BSB, which is really good. I have his SSB, which is 8 instant attacks.
Okay, so that is very good in specific instances.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's a good attack. You
Yeah.
just have a better one.
Hey, look, in certain fights, that's just going to be like, oh yeah, here's double blink, and now I can't be hit for the rest of the game. So,
Yeah.
and then Onion Knight and Vipris here, we've seen Onion Knight's going to be a continuing star, and Vipris here is always in the party.
Walls up. Yeah, so Onion Knight is... Because you can really kid him out in just about anything. Oh, hey. I see you.
Hey. Yeah, I switched it over to Meteor 16, because...
As you do.
Might switch it over to General Leo's.
Everyone can use an Imperial Holy.
Yeah, well, I mean, that might be more useful for certain characters to be like, alright, I roaming warrior into Imperial Holy, and then...
Right. Set that speed.
So, Holy Dragon has a important fact about it. That's it. That's the fact, right there.
Please don't
Holy
die.
Dragon... Holy Dragon likes to use Holy, and, if you've watched any of these before, you'll see that the general plan starts with, shields up, and then apply a bunch of breaks to the opponent.
Fortunately, assuming Refia is going to get a turn off, this shouldn't be a problem for her, because she has Fires Within, a very powerful monk ability that self-heals.
Nice. But yeah, anyway, Holy is white magic which goes off the Mind stat, and the Mind stat is extremely hard to lower.
Yeah, we don't have anything that can lower it in Global yet, and the only means of resisting it right now is through Shell and Resistance.
Do we not have anything right now? In...
Nope, we don't have, what's it? We don't have, the break yet. Mind break.
Do we... Well, no. Hold on, let me... see if this was in a banner at some point.
Hopefully Shadow can,
Yes, we do have one thing currently in Global that can lower mine. Irving has a SSB from the last banner that
Oh,
is
Exeter! Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's not a full break. That's got a mind break hidden on it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, that's the only really dangerous part about this fight, is the fact that Holy can be a bit of a buster, as you saw at the start. You can see that the party's damage output is way too high for this, yeah. Also, you saw the slow applied too, that's important.
Because it's one of the conditions, which is why I have Tempo Flurry on Shadow, because it inflicts slow.
Yes. I love that move.
I've started using it a lot more. It's really convenient to have slow built into an attack.
Right, especially like it's a double hit with decent, Ooh, right, orbs.
Or...
Alright. Now, this fight I'm interested to see what your take is on it, because I did a plan that might be familiar to every single player of FF5.
Okay.
We like to call it the Muscle Wizard.
Did you now? That's really... I've never tried that on him.
Yeah, Magic Master has no resistance to Berserk. None.
Well, okay.
So you come in here, you show him the Berserk, and then you don't have to play his game. Speaking of his game, Meltdown kind of answers it, but Magic Master has rotating weaknesses based on what you're hitting him with. You're going to see, like, anytime any sort of magic hits, you'll see barrier change. Yeah, right there. So barrier change, and then
it's a little obnoxious, honestly.
Yeah, even Meltdown's doing null damage there.
Because he's resisting, like, all the other shit.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Magic Master, in particular, is sort of a prelude to a lot of the things that you're going to be seeing happen in this fight. Also, Refia got a really lucky Fires Within off.
Yeah, that was necessary.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, so, like, yeah, go her. Anyway, the prelude to most of the ultimates in this event is basically them getting to insta-gank you before you have a chance to do anything.
Yeah, well, Magic Master here also has, again, those familiar with FF6 might know the gimmick at the end of this fight. But yeah, I don't know, I found berserking him and then just unloading to be a lot easier to deal with. Mm-hmm. Though Berserk falls off. So
it does.
You have to like, yep, TK Cat's already TK Cat definitely knows what the end game of this fight is.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit wary on that. Hopefully, no, not yet. Like full break, I haven't applied yet. I am trying to make sure that Tyro gets his wall up before.
Oh, okay. I see.
A little insurance, you understand. But it doesn't look like he's going to do it.
Yeah, looks like you're probably going to knock out this fight before you get that wall up, and then it's just going to have to be... oh boy.
Refia is clutching that shit like a choo-choo train. I don't know what that means, but she's doing it.
Hey, Shadow. Oh, well...
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Anyway, Ultima's here.
Wasn't even that bad. Had shell up.
Nope, and you should still get your mastery even though you didn't apply the magic breakdown.
Yeah, like I already mastered these.
I know.
So, yeah, whatever.
Right, alright,
But yeah, that's Slyo basically pointing out that I failed to use full break on him, so...
Doesn't matter,
maybe
though.
do that, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You could drop...
Oh, speaking of drops, let's take a look at what the announcement has to say. Because we get new multiplayer. Hey,
we got new multiplayer. Ooh, Titan.
Yeah, conquer the Titan. Okay, so that's basically yeah, that's Plan B. You know, once we're done with all this.
Neat little fact about Magic Master and number 24. They're the only enemies designed by Yoshitaka Amano rather than Tetsuya Nomura. Yeah, it's like I mentioned, the look of them is very unique.
Oh, so that's why. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Sarah's going out now.
Okay.
And in comes Riku. Because I have her BSB, which is, it has lightning attached.
Alright, that made an appearance in the previous... Oh, and you have Thief's Revenge, too, which is, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, what else do I want?
Which fight is this one coming up here?
This is Inferno.
Oh, okay. You know that thing I mentioned before about Ash's BSB and all that?
Yeah,
that was my solution on this one.
Well, you know,
I think it was. I think that if this is the fight I'm thinking of, where the main thing is weak to.
The F is Mako Might at. Come on, a heavy favorited. Don't do this to me.
There it is. Favorited, but doesn't do anything. Perfect.
Great. Because that's the thing that I love most about this game: mechanics that don't do anything. Anyway, I think we're set now. We got everything. So, off we go.
Any ideas who you want to bring in here other than... Oh, nope, alright.
Ideas? What are those?
Ideas? What are those? Alright.
Hydroburst is also fine too, because this is a technically a group boss, since he has parts.
Right, though... You kind of have to choose if you want to, like, do a rush down on the main body, because if you kill Inferno, then it's down.
Let's see if Shadow can outspeed Riku on this. That would be preferable.
Should be able to.
And if Fire's Within, if he resists that, then I can always use full charge.
Yep.
Things don't have to do things, it's symbolic. So 10 random attacks plus Imperil Water.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh.
Well, I couldn't have expected less from a guy who's named Inferno.
Yeah. Fair.
Christ.
One thing to note here with Inferno 2, you just from the couple hits, Inferno's health isn't actually that high.
Oh, yeah, he's a group boss, so he gets the group discount.
Right. Well, group boss, but also not a group boss in the sense that, like, you just have to take down Inferno to finish the fight.
Yeah.
As the tooltip at the beginning helpfully gave us the, like, hey, maybe you could focus down Inferno, and that's a play, but not always the best play. So.
I do enjoy that aspect of the game when there are fights that can be approached in a million different ways.
Yeah.
Shock Storm is very interesting because it has delay. There's a chance to delay on it, but it also is lightning and water at the same time. Not a combo you see often. So Shadow's big problem is that he is a physical ninja, and this is a game where everyone would like you to believe that ninja is a purely magic, like it's desperately trying to be a purely magical skill set despite having a bunch of physical-based users.
Yeah, like you said about how Onion Knight turns out to be the strongest ninja just because of having a high magic stat and 5-star and everything. I mean, that's a knockout. Yeah, this was definitely a fight I brought Ash's BSB to, because it's just a couple uses of that.
Oh, it wrecks it.
Yeah.
But I figured that this was, like, a better use of my time, also just because, roaming warriors are still a commodity, regardless of the 50 billion shouts on the market.
Yeah.
There are only so many Dusk's Decrees that I can use.
Alright, so here we have Skull Dragon. So that disaster it's talking about is the biggest thing in this fight. Your party's basically outfitted for it, so...
Yeah, I'm fine with it. There we go.
This fight I ended with 4 characters having less than 10 seconds left on a doom clock, 2 characters confused, and everybody in the party blind. So...
Sounds like you had a hell of a party.
That was a fun time. I can tell you that, yeah, Disaster, the ability is an extremely strong one. It throws down, like, Silence, Blind, Confused, Doom, Poison, I think, something like that.
Yeah. Fortunately, like, the Doom that I'm used to in my day-to-day travels is Memento Mori's Doom, which is a 45-second counter. Every other instance of Doom has a 60-second one, so really it's a win-win for me.
Also, because Fires Within here is going to be showing a lot more power because of elemental weaknesses.
Yeah, and unlike Thief's Revenge, it's not, like, the healing is not based on the amount of damage that you do, it's based on your max health. That's a tad interesting, but, you know, like, it gets its job done,
yes.
Plus it's, like, fire is a whole hell of a lot less resisted than, say, earth. So it's good monk skill. Honestly, I think the only big issue is, like, Refia potentially has a ton of power up her sleeve, but that's provided the fight lasts long enough to get all of her buffs off.
Yeah. Which I don't see this one specifically lasting that long. But
yeah. Alright, that's the other thing. Riku's Burst Soul Break, one of her attacks has basically Mug Bloodlust attached.
Yes. So, lower attack and defense from the target, raise attack and defense of yourself. Because it is a attack and defense buff, that means it's stack or buff or debuff, it means it stacks with Shout, stacks with Full Break. Like,
yeah, funny story about how I got this. You know how we couldn't beat Omega Weapon in the FF10 event because I had no water game?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny story about that. I may or may not have rage pulled after that and gotten this.
Alright, then.
What a way to instantly get a water game.
Oh, I think missed. That's nice.
Yeah, the other nice thing, too, is that since Onion Slice is a defense resistance debuff, it stacks with Full Break. So really, this is the major part of... This is the major point of Onion Knight's physical prowess. Just having a lot of, you know, Soul Break building stuff plus Full Break.
Right. Oh boy. But getting past that, so one thing with the thing with the Skull Dragon is that fight is just on a timer from Disaster. If you don't win it fast enough, Disaster strikes, and from there you have to... You only need 15 seconds, yeah.
Yeah. Only needed 15... Alright. Might of the Empire. This is the one that you and I were having so many problems with, you in particular.
Yeah. So on the previous one in the FF8 event, I was able to get past the ultimate first fight, which was the King Behemoth and Iron Giant fight. This one, oh my god. So this is a wave fight, and it's a lot of, like, there's a lot of dudes. So
many strong men await us.
Yeah, we fight 2 sergeants and an armor, then 2 elites and an armor, and then 3 armors.
But really also inflicted enemy was, like, this is one problem, just, you know, having that as a condition just thrown out there, because they're, like, thanks for all of those all-powerful AoE slows that we have. Oh, wait, no we don't.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I saw that condition, and I'm like, wait, it told me to use Sloga. Is Sloga multi-target? No, Sloga is just single-target, higher chance to land. Oh, okay.
Yeah, huh. So let's see what I can do about that. I know what I can do about that. Oh, by the way, Kral's Fire Lash may have gotten a slight upgrade since last time.
Was that 6? No, that's 8? Oh, good.
Synergy,
Yikes.
what's that?
Who needs synergy weapons when you have 8-star weapons? Okay.
Yeah, I had another Fire Lash kicking around in the back, so I just wanted to slap that one on.
Oh, I'm sure we've mentioned it before, but just for the benefit of people wondering what I mean by synergy, you see the blue box on Kryle's accessory. That means the accessory is an FF6 item and gets a flat 50% boost in stats.
This applies to equipment, individual pieces of equipment, and characters individually.
Yeah.
So they all get their own buffs.
Yeah, equipment I think goes up 50% in effectiveness. Characters gain about 10 levels in effectiveness. So it's a really big, it's a big deal, you know, if you have like, so if your character has a generic weapon versus being able to have a generic FF6 weapon, you know, that's very different.
Let's see, what can I do about this? Because Carbuncle's just dead weight here.
Yeah, say Carbuncle's not going to do anything. Chain Biora might be alright, because in Wave 2, the elites are weak to that.
Yeah, that'll be fine. But I'm also thinking about Sloga.
Oh, where are you gonna fit that in?
You know what? I think it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna have to be Tyro.
Yeah, there's nowhere else it fits.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sacrifice the Life Siphon, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, these guys have a lot of AoE attacks up their sleeve, so hopefully he'll still get enough damage to keep that bar flowing.
Well, you also kind of want the... There's a slow... Yeah, there's slow strike, tempo flurry we were using on Shadow. But that's technically not single target. Tempo flurry does 2 hits, and sometimes you can't tell them to double hit, like to split the attacks, but sometimes they'll split the attacks.
Yes, Vaughn does get to steal speed. There is a steal time attack. It gives you haste and inflicts stop on the enemy.
Alright, let's roll the dice. Let's see. So this fight starts off with a really interesting... oh, boy. Tyro's at half of the... Yep. Goodbye.
Okay. Yeah.
So, when I mentioned that I had been doing this fight and that I've been doing it for quite some time and just sort of gave up, that right there, Magitech Laser, is the reason that I finally just decided this fight is dumb and I don't like it. Because Magitech Laser is the first move it will always use. It hits for about 5,000 to 6,000 damage, and if it preempts your shells or breaks or anything, you just lose a character.
Yeah, even as highly leveled as I am, they'll tend to go for the squishier characters just to piss me off.
Right, like I'm sure Onion Knight could take that bullet, but right now you have like this is one of those fights where it's like, ah, poor ATB.
No, Crow.
Ooh, that's fine.
It was probably a better idea to preempt with a Curaga, but, yeah.
You're okay, like... As long as they don't decide to do, like, their area attacks, which they definitely have. See, now...
But it got massively mitigated, look at that shit!
I would say, check that out through walls, like... That's through Sentinel's Grimoire and Shell, so that went from 5,000 damage to about 800. So, yeah, again, the start of the... However, the danger of the fight isn't just gone now. Like, we have other problems. We'll see those.
But you can definitely see why this fight sucks, because it is such a crapshoot at the start of it.
Yeah, once the Kiraga comes up, you should be... Okay. The biggest... Okay, and you got slow applied to somebody, so you have your condition.
Okay, and now we're ready to start...
Oh, God, I forgot about Rolling Memories. Oh!
Rolling Memories is a Imperil Lightning for Desh, and that's why he's here.
Yeah, like, I sort of forgotten about that up until, like... Right, yeah, because from the last time, and that's just gonna make short work of this fight if you know...
Like, with these newer events, you're starting to see these auxiliary trash forgettable characters just suddenly become gods in their own right. Like, would you ever think to use Desh before, or even know who he was before Rolling Memories? Now all of a sudden he's like this lightning god.
Yeah, I really... There we go, that move too, Clash. That is one of the more powerful moves they have, because that ignores defenses.
Yeah, but anyway, like, Pinella's here mainly in order to take advantage of AoE heals to try and counter that.
Yep.
It's just taking a little time, is all.
Right, as you saw there too, it counters with Missile, which is a gravity-based attack.
Right, and also Crow can start getting in on the fun.
Ooh. Good time for it, too.
So anyway, this is, like, a big reason why Ash's BSB is so powerful and so well sought after. The Cleansing Storm also has a self-heal applied to it.
Yeah, that's maybe the most ridiculous thing on it, is that it has the same sort of like 2 hits multi-target, 4 hits single, but the single target also has that heal applied to it, so it's like, oh.
Like, they've got a lot of damage up their sleeves, but at the same time, we have the means to take them down, too.
Yeah. Oh, and you should be fine now that you've got, Why do the elite soldiers have folding chairs for shields? Look,
I don't know, ask Amano.
No, like, the Empire's budgets were cut a little bit, alright? They spent all this money on, like, Magitech and stuff, and...
No, they spent it on, like, fucking pictures of Gestalt that he didn't even want. You're just sort of sitting there in the Auser expansion gathering dust.
I fucking love the folding chairs. Alright. Anyway, here's the triple armor part, which...
this was a good start.
Oh, jeez. Now, only 2 of them hit, but that's just fine. As you can see, it's just quad 9s coming out.
Alright, fortunately we got the Grimoire on tap.
Yep.
That takes care of 2 of them.
Also, they didn't decide to, like, lead here with Clash, which is, like, the most dangerous things that these ones can choose. Again, defense ignoring, so...
Right. Okay, instantly the fight is under control.
Yeah. But yeah, so those are that's the 2 points in the fight that are that are the most difficult. They're like the beginning of this phase, and then just the start where it's like, roll a dice and see if somebody's standing or not.
Oh, and I got a Major Orb, too. Yeah, that's basically like... The RNG is twofold. First, you must win the game of laser tag, and then at the end, you just like can't get slapped with too many launchers or crushes.
Hey, good old Major Orb dart.
Yes, the Major Orb.
So you might think, like, oh, is it finally time to switch up? No, the Guardian here is...
Straight up the fucking Guardian.
Yeah, the Guardian here necessitates a lightning party as well, so you're not going to see the switch yet.
Yeah, here's the other thing, too. It says weak to lightning and water. Water is a trap. Don't bring water.
Yeah, heck, water isn't even on the target score stuff.
Yeah. And you'll see why once we get into it, but also I can switch out Sloga for Life Siphon again. Yeah,
and you can switch off that Chain Biora for something else too, if you've got anything else that seems worthwhile. I don't know what. Where you at, Life Siphon?
Like, my thing is that Kryl is probably going to be just spamming that BSB all day long.
It's true, it's true. And even then, like, 6 pocket uses of Thundaga, too. Like, I don't know what else you could have that would be, like, useful.
Yeah, I have, I think I have Quetzalcoatl somewhere. Yeah, there he is.
You know what? Alright, that's at least an extra lightning use in the pocket.
Kryl is extremely good, and not just because she has one of the meta magic buffs. She's a very good Black Mage summoner. Alright, so I think we're ready. Yeah.
Can inflict slow and confuse. What do you got for that? Well, slow can actually be countered by a party-wide haste. So, like, haste overwrites slows. So, Sheep Song could counter that if need be. The confuse is a little bit more of a thing, but, like, a physical attack from a party member can knock you out of that.
Also, we have, like, a good way of mitigating status ailments in particular is just having lots of resistance.
Right.
Which a wall can most certainly provide. What, you don't think that Beastmaster isn't synonymous with Summoner? Same damn thing at the end of the day.
See, this guy was kind enough to wait for your dang walls.
I know, right? God.
Like, turn 1, I'll do a physical attack for a little damage, and then, oh, okay, now it's fair for me to... Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
However, this is hitting harder, you can tell. Because
also, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I wasn't gonna say anything important.
I was just gonna say the Magitek laser's hitting for 4 digits in this fight, rather than the, like, 700 plus it was hitting in the last, so you can see the difference in, like, power level.
Yeah, like... Magitek laser is not supposed to hit that hard, and what makes it especially gross is it's not a normal magic attack, so you can't, like, lure it away with magic lure, even if you were fast enough to get it up.
Right.
Okay, so at certain thresholds, I don't think the Guardian's there yet, but he'll soon be. Throws a fucking rock at you.
Just fucking throw a stone.
No, not yet. No! Damn it! Tyro, not you! Oh, Tyro, you're getting such a paddling.
Oh dear.
Well, Crow can still contribute, it's fine.
Also, like, it's not like it's not like Tyro's gonna be completely useless. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, this is the part of the fight where a water team comes in, tries to slap him around a bit, and then he's like, "Welcome to my trap, idiot morons!"
you also will notice that that was Chain Thundaga hitting. It asked for 3 hits, and Chain Thundaga hit twice, and it counted that as 1 hit. That's how it
Huh, never seen him use Flare Star.
So you're gonna see this BSB connect for no damage, and it'll look like it's 8 hits. It's gonna count this as 1 hit.
Honestly, a little tragic, but, you know, we can make do.
Well, the damage from the BSB is like 10% up front, and the rest of it's in the back, you know? Like, there we go.
And the other thing, too, is unlike Cognazzo, the barrier goes up at certain thresholds. He doesn't just put it up whenever he feels like it.
Right.
This is going pretty well so far. Especially since Onion Knight can just quad 9, not give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we should be seeing the second barrier coming up here. Well, not only is it considerably less bullshit, but rather than, like, it being followed by a gigantic move that'll wreck your party if you don't hit with 3, it's like a form phase where it just means that the Guardian's a little more likely to use some bigger moves.
Okay, so here comes the big one.
waiting for it. It should be showing up with a...
This is a mistake, but I'm doing it anyway.
No, you should be okay. Like, the BSB should go 4th, or 3rd here, so, like, you'll hit with Thundaja for that, then you'll hit with a...
Rolling memories.
V-Prizzle hit. No, V-Prizzle hit first.
Oh! I'm sorry.
That's not a... Because it's not a BSB. Or, it's not a... yeah, it's not a BSB, so...
I didn't even think about that. Okay.
So, moves have cast times. Yeah, and Soul Breaks have double the cast time of a normal move.
Evanescence... Evanescence was hitting for less than 500 a hit because, like, for one, it's not tuned for this fight. I mean, it's holy damage, but at the same time it's white magic damage, and we're all buffed for magic damage.
Yeah. Oh dear. Wave cannon.
Yeah, not even concerned in the slightest.
No, you should probably have the fight done by the time it even gets close to that.
Yeah, not even counting the part where, Wave Cannon doesn't even do as much damage as Atomic Ray. It's just there to spook you, it's great.
I mean, the Onion should probably just win the fight right here on this Cleansing Storm.
Whoops, time to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that fight was basically very doable despite the fact that I made intensely moronic decisions throughout it.
Well, again, you came with a very heavily shifted lightning party, and that's what you needed for the fight.
That's the other thing that I would like to stress about it being better than Cognazzo, because Cognazzo required you to mix up your weaknesses. He's usually weak to ice, and then when he puts the thing up, he's weak to thunder and absorbs ice. Like, this is just lightning all the way through, so this is a much better use of that gimmick.
Okay, so as you might guess, the Ultimate Plus Plus fight is Kefka.
Kefka's big problem is that once he gets to a certain threshold, he brings out Slave Crown as a possible counter to any damage he receives. Confuse and Sap on top of doing some damage.
Yep.
I have means to deal with that, but it's still quite nasty, so... You also notice the double holy team.
Yeah, so Beatrix here is the usually the queen of holy damage. You can also see a lot of the equipment shifted for synergy rather than for like anything else. Beatrix holding onto that 6-star sword. Yeah,
and a thing that we'd like to stress is that like a generic 4-star weapon that's forged up to a 6-star, better than your native 5-stars when it's used on synergy.
Yep.
It just stresses the importance of bringing synergized equipment to a given realm. Okay, so I think we're all set here. Rosa is going to be doing the majority of the AoE healing and also has Curaja for pinpoint healing in case Beatrix takes it on the chin a little bit too much.
Which definitely could happen.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so, yeah, off we go. You're gonna be hooting and hollering.
I haven't seen... I'm completely in the dark as to what we've actually got here, other than, you know, having played FF6, I suppose I could guess, but...
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Well, that sure is a way to start the fight off. Oh, good God. Okay, even Kefka is kind enough to start the fight with with a physical attack, just a little bop after the meteor.
Yeah, the nastiest bit about that is that it's there to keep you honest. It's a percentage-based attack, so it can't kill you outright.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like 60% maybe? 70%? I think it's pretty high.
He doesn't use it again either, so, you know.
That's a good way to start the fight. Oh, by the way,
It's fine, we're cool.
cool.
Pinella's here to save the day.
Oof.
By the way, did you hear that little, thing that I did?
Huh?
I don't know, ask the chat. They loved it. Can't get enough of that shit.
Perfect. Okay.
Alright.
Been fairly cooperative so far after, you know.
I'm being cautious. And I believe it's about time to start bringing out the buffs. Rosa's also one of the few white mages that can use Wrath, and she has a very good Super Soul Break, so that stacks up nicely.
Alright, you've also got Ferris here for the full break from Sildra. You've got, and then, here we go, Night Protector.
Yep. I don't think that this is the end of his repertoire. He's got a lot more stuff up his sleeve.
I'm sure. I am sure. It wouldn't be an Ultimate ++ boss without at least, like, 3 curveballs, or, you know, something like, something like that. Nice damage. And the Imperil. Scatter Spray, Blizzaga.
Blizzaga, with a twist. So anyway, for AoE heals, generally the damage here is mitigated to the point where we can be able to take like a few hits now and then. But it also means that Pinello can help out with Beatrix.
Yes.
So Divine Heal is an AoE Curaga with Magic Blink.
Oh, shit.
That'll take some of the heat off.
Yeah, no smoke about it. Also, the fact that you've got, like, 2 or 3 walls up plus a bunch of breakdowns means that as long as there's nothing super bad coming up, you should be fine. I see a Suna in the pocket, in case that's necessary.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ultima.
Bye, Ultima.
I was saying, sure is a good thing to have Magic Evade on as Ultima.
Oh, Puzzle and Dragons is doing an FF event now.
I don't think that Ultima has the same, Oh, absolutely, okay. I don't think Ultima has the same properties in FF6, or in this, that it does in FF6, that it's, like, defense ignoring and such, and magic evade ignoring.
Yeah, this is an instance where I'd rather just have Divine Heal in the pocket, as opposed to just use it immediately. Yeah, Puzzle and Dragons is one of those phone games that I tried out immediately, liked it for a little while, and then just gave up on because too many walls that you just slam into. Also, I was having quite a time just, like, trying to figure out who was supposed to be, like, the best or whatever. Kind of hard to get into. Whereas with this game, where there's already a pre-established stable of cool nostalgic shit that you can easily get into, this was much more my jam.
Yeah. Ah, good old Divine Twist. Oh, here we are. Zaptrap Thundaga.
Anyway, this is why I brought lots of stuff with me. Like, Beatrix in particular is kitted out with the Omega Insignia, which provides moderate resistance to confusion.
Okay.
Since she's getting aggroed all the time and whatnot.
Ooh, that's not great.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, I can snap her out of it. Lickety-split. It is nice to have options, because Pinello can simply do her thing. If worse comes to worse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now he's buffed himself and given himself haste, so kind of need to put the kibosh on that.
Right, hence the Banishing Strike in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that feels like a good timing for the dance too. Ooh. Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Cool, thanks. Awesome.
Alright, well. That's interesting. So there's multiple problems to that death. The obvious one being that Beatrix was the main damage dealer. The less obvious one being that Dispel never went through. At least with Ferris, you can dispel the magic up by, like, overwriting it with a magic down, but the haste is still there.
Pinello, you idiot!
Pinello!
You have one job, Pinello, come on! Get your head in the game.
Pinello, what was that? It's fine. Okay.
Fortunately, it's not like we have no source of holy damage at all anymore, it's just...
Right, again, Pinello being around means that the Divine Twist might be enough here, along with, again, the continuing damage from Ferris. And finally, it's just worn off. Extra crispy.
And bear in mind that I'd rather him do this than anything else.
Right.
And Pinello and Ferris will both constantly be refreshing their hastes through their BSBs.
Yep. Yeah, at this point, Pinello has turned into more.
Yeah,
of
Trine
an
is just a little,
yeah.
it's just a little rude, but Rosa has this covered.
Right. And Pinello kind of has to be on offense rather than healing, so. You're getting there, though. This fight should be done here pretty quick.
Yeah, in what way exactly?
Your favor.
That's what I like to
you got
hear.
this one, because like one more divine twist should just have it. I think Shell wore off.
It's fine. The wall's still there.
Right. Are we on Magic Pixel?
Oh, thank you, God.
No Magic Pixel.
The Magic Pixel for you, buddy. Get the fuck out of here.
So, Beatrix is still taking a nap, but...
Then Kefka shows up from behind and starts stabbing Beatrix.
Oddly enough, with one character knocked out, you'd still get 3 on characters KO'd.
They're not very strict. They know they know what's going on. So, yeah, you can see just how one slave crown can turn the tide of battle.
Right, also Kefka choosing to just absolutely fucking demolish Beatrix with, what, 3 uses of,
Extra crispy.
Yeah. Turn up the spice.
General's Kefka's secret spices. But anyway, that does it for the FF6 event.
Yeah.
This fight's still trash. Hope you had a good time. Let's do some multiplayer.
Alright, let me jump on here. We got the...
Yeah, I need to turn off the wizard eyes for that. Let's see here.
Oh, there was a second one that Galvaneth the Dominator came with, and I'll do those later.
Yeah, no one really cares about, like, the first one because it's easy modo.
Right, it's free. Well, it's free mithril.
It's free real estate. Okay.
Ooh, mastery reward orbs. Yeah.
They're starting to get a little bit better with these.
Okay, what are we jumping on here?
Yeah, let's jump on Titan.
Alright, Titan the 99 heroic.
Asura's Wrath.
Asura's Wrath.
Feel like we could handle an ultimate.
Probably. Let me back up and let's do it. Let's try the ultimate.
Yeah, like, go ahead and, like, rejigger your team.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna take me just a moment to. I have to see what is. Yo, Titan, what's your deal? Tell me about yourself.
Oh, okay, so he does the conjure orb thing, kill me in 5 turns or else.
Magic. Okay. That's what I was more interested in, was the what the hell are you actually doing? Okay, let us swap to... No, that's probably fine.
Interesting. From, like, what I gleaned from that wall of text was that he's a very magic-based boss, but it's trying to trick you into thinking that most of those magic attacks are physical.
That's what I was reading. Yeah, let's put Gilgamesh get in here.
The hell's with this music?
Oh dear, I'm hearing something.
It's amazing is what it is.
We rockin'.
Anyway, I'm going with the main standby.
Alright, give me just a minute here and I'll be ready to go. We don't want that here. That'll be fine.
Hopefully they stop doing that whole gotcha thing that they've been doing in the FF6 fights. That was really obnoxious. This is not Final Fantasy 13-2 Titan. It's too small.
Alright, I am ready to go when you want to start the party.
Actually, hang on. Let me give myself some earth resistance.
Okay, I can't do that, so...
I'm sorry.
I gotta stand tall. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Let's see here. I have Tetra Elemental, which does that.
I mean, Nightmare. It'll be interesting because Nightmare Dungeons are going to open up in like a week or so again, and then
they're opening up tomorrow, actually.
Oh, freaking sweet! Because I want to like now. I feel like I could dive down and do like. I don't think I have the power to actually beat or like get fully through one, but I'm pretty certain I could beat like the first or second, like the 110, 120s, and maybe a 130s in there. So I could dive around there and look for certain accessories, orbs.
All right, I'm set.
All right, did you make the party?
Not yet.
All right.
I also got to get some stamina because.
Oh right. We just spent literally 160 on the master and the heroic and ultimate fights.
I'm doing this for y'all. It's a price that I'm willing to pay.
Okay.
Okay. We've started.
Party's up?
Yeah. Everyone get in here. Anyway.
Okay, oh boy. This should be fun.
It's kind of an interesting setup. Let's...
I am psyched for this.
Oh, Christ! This first guy is a problem.
That's what I was saying. I'm psyched for this.
No, whatever. We got a couple more attempts in us, so
yeah. Well, you don't lose your stamina for a loss.
That's true.
If we take the loss, we just take the loss. It's fine.
I hope this isn't a trend that people have been experiencing, just like these low-level people just sort of jumping into high-level stuff, messing up your party.
I've seen it for like some of the like, you know, I did the heroic, what's her name? The heroic lady words here.
Oh my God, Boosty! Boosty, give us the boost. Give Santa a push.
Ooh. I'm in. But yeah, and like, it was just fine there, because like on the 99 fight, like the other three of us were just kind of able to like carry the weight, and they got a free mithril out of it, so they made a good call. Oh dear, this music is going somewhere.
This music is wild.
What in the hell?
Boosty, no!
Alright, you got the power of Boosty. Hey. What's up, dude? No, that wasn't us. Okay.
Welcome to the Devil's Bulldozer!
Off, dude! Oh my god, you have a power break? You're awesome. Oh, come on, Evanescence, I need that to go off. I'm happy this level 23 person knows exactly what's up.
They all suck.
No, the level 23 person, I'm happy because all the abilities they're using are like support stuff. That doesn't matter about your level, you know?
Okay.
They use power break and haste. So... Yep, that sure was some fucking damage. Oh my god, the music's just continuing to go. Oh, no. Alright, I hope you've got the healing under control.
I've got something under control. Now I can tell you it's not the music.
No, nobody's got that under control. I feel like our level 23 buddy's gonna be falling pretty soon here.
Yeah, basically I'm not supposed to be, you know, doing any massive damage here.
Oh my god, revive! What? I love our level 23 buddy. They're the best.
What a bunch of troopers.
They're my favorite. Come on, Gilgamesh Morphing Timer really needs to go off. No! Crap, why was Kiraja in the pocket for so long?
Like, reviving doesn't even matter because you lose all your buffs.
No, it would have been fine because Gilgamesh Morphing Time, it means that everything's targeted at Gilgamesh, so like all the counterattacks wouldn't have fucking hit me. It's fine. That means that it's all up to Pinello to heal. Like, that's it.
Nothing about this is fine, my dude.
It's fine. No, we're fine. Everything's fine. We're doing okay. I mean, look. Onions. Okay, Counter-Strike is online. No shit, paralysis. Oh no, that was just a delay, okay. Whew.
Let's see some magic.
I don't know how we're gonna get through this phase of the fight where we need to damage a rock. You know?
Yeah, I only provide 1/4 of the equation.
Look, Gilgamesh does one thing extremely well.
Same?
Seriously, I am a big fan of our level 23 buddy who came in here completely knowing what they needed to do.
They did their best.
Crunch! Okay, that's fine. That's like not actually that bad. Let's just keep piling on the slight little amounts of damage. Oh, crap. Incoming. You have 5 turns to deal with it. Okay.
Yeah, huh?
Well, I've at least got, like, morphin time in the pocket. Let's do it! Oh, that's bad. I'm about to fall over.
On it, coach. Not on it, coach.
Nope, nope, I saw that. Shit.
This ain't working out, coach.
It's fine. Oh my god, I'm not dead. Whew. I mean, I'm still close to it, but you know, that's fine. Oh, holy crap. Well, I think we've been out.
Somewhat. Oh my god, will you idiots just die already? I'm too good at this game! Stop being so good!
Oh my god, fall over.
Okay.
Alright. Well, that was cool. You want to let's give it another shot?
Yeah, let's give it another shot. Maybe with a party that, you know...
No, look. I'm not going to besmirch the name of our Tylo, our level 23 buddy who tried their best.
He's your buddy. I respect that.
Also, maybe having a person so you weren't controlling, like, multiple people would have been nice.
Possibly.
But...
Like, really, that's my deal. I'm supposed to just, like, have walls and healing for days. I'm not supposed to actually contribute anything beyond that. Look not to me for any offense.
Alright, let me know when you made the thing.
I made the thing, but it's full.
Oh, shit. You didn't let me know when you made the thing, so I didn't hit refresh.
Crap!
You have to let me know.
Well, I mean, you get to hear it, at least.
Alright, well, I'm gonna jump in with this other buddy, then. See how things rock and roll.
Okay.
I can definitely hear it, by the way. That's a certainty.
Zidane, get the fuck in here. Okay, so that was very manageable. We just didn't have damage at all.
Right, and also, I mean, the attack that murdered us was the thing that was like, yo, you can avoid this if you just damage Titan enough, and we didn't have it.
Oh, also this Ichtola has Ethereal Pulse, which means I don't have to apply a bunch of buffs.
Heck, Ichtola gets Realm Synergy from this, right?
Yeah, she does.
Like, this is a 14 fight, so...
Yeah, basically I've got, I think that's Ida and Ichtola on... God! Zidane just got, like, 8,000 damage to the face. Fuck! Well, we didn't have any of our buffs up anyway, so whatever. Everyone else is fine.
That's good.
Oh, this Ichtola has a rise. Awesome.
They are prepped and ready. Like, in a multiplayer fight like this, it's actually worthwhile to bring in, oh man, this person has the vessel. It's time for the onions in town.
Oh boy. Oh, that Garnet had the same idea I did. Okay, and this Quistis has a BSB. Nice.
That's strong.
Okay, Zidane's back on his feet, and Ida's ready to unleash the dragon.
Titan.
Geocrush will probably, yeah, down goes Zidane.
Oh, well,
It's a bit like, yeah, because he didn't get the wall up on him, and so it's going to be very hard to keep him alive.
Yes.
Everyone else has plenty of damage up their sleeves, so he's gone into the heart phase.
Yeah, we just hit the heart phase as well. Do I have my... I do not have my BSB back again. We'll get there. We've got a lot of damage, so I think we should be able to get through the heart phase. And even if we don't, I feel like we'll at least survive. Pure X.
How much damage do you have to do to this guy?
All of it.
Titan's heart is destroyed.
Like, there's no quad 9s, is that enough? There we go. Yeah, we got Titan's heart down. Tremble before
nice.
the might of the earth.
I gotta say, once you can, like, come to grips with it, this is a fun fucking fight.
Yeah, this one is, like, the one I'm in here is really fast-paced here. I'm gonna see if I can race you down. Jin Chi-Ten. I do not recognize this character at all.
That probably belongs to Ida, because Ida's like a monk. So you have, like, Kung Fu Eastern-style moves. Because my Ida has Twin Snake Dragon Kick, which does damage and also massively boosts attack.
Oh, okay. The DPS checking over Titan is actually pretty significant. Yeah, that would...
Oh, you think? What gave you that idea?
Well, I assume Logical's talking about the actual Titan fight in 14.
14 is a game I should probably play at some point.
Alright, more for time back up. Heck yeah. We're under a quarter. Stellar Circle.
I apologize for my bitrate suddenly exploding. Leviathan happened.
Oh dear. Goodbye, bitrate. Yeah, I assume you're talking about the 14 fight. That makes sense. Oh man, we are so close. One more heavy attack and we should have this one locked down.
Dang, like if I had Quistis' BSB, I'd use her a whole lot more. That is good.
Yes. Hey, it's time for the onion to throw down the crystals once again. Oh man. Mug defense.
Well, I mean, I think I still have a couple of free months I got from a Humble Bundle.
Mmm.
Oh, down goes Titan. How's yours coming?
When my Tsuba Mageshi goes off, this fight is over. And down goes Titan.
We synced up pretty well.
Yep.
Oh, what? I didn't lower his magic. Oh, fuck off. Oh.
Yep. Okay, now toss your nearest dragoon off the platform.
Toss your Dragoon in the fucking dumpster.
Oh wait, did you not get the chance? Just nobody lowered the magic?
No, nobody lowered the magic.
Oh, dang! Oh, major Earth Orb drop? What? Freaking awesome! I'm very happy we get a 5-star orb drop off that fight. And also greater power orbs and greater Earth orbs.
Well.
Anyway. That fight ruled.
Yeah? It was probably even better than the Ifrit fight, just because it didn't have, like... The threshold thing was a little less stupid. Ooh. So, anyway, I think that'll about do it for all the events right now.
Yep.
Nightmare Dungeon's opening up tomorrow, so I'm going to have to take a look at that. But, next week we have the Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core event.
You like playing as Angel? Do you like Loveless?
You like angels and poetry?
Do you like a man going on for 15 minutes about a poem that he read once? Do you like
Gak tweaking his nipples in front of the camera?
Do you like Buster Swords? If any of these things sound cool to you, or maybe just like I like playing Final Fantasy, that might be enough too. But next week, yeah, FF7.
Yeah,
yeah. And then the week after that, which is the one I'm most excited for.
FF5, y'all.
FF5 in 2 weeks.
Alright, so, yeah, that'll about do it for tonight. Thank you, as always, for coming around, Slyo.
Of course, this is always great.
Okay, and thanks a lot for you guys joining in as well, so I will see you later.
Yep, have a good one.
Good night.